I mean, we published dozens of papers on crack cocaine to show. I mean, of course, we were studying crack cocaine because the original reason is that we wanted to try and develop treatments to help people who were addicted. And along the way in science, you make some discoveries. And one of the discoveries that we made was, oops, we said that this drug was 100 times more dangerous than powder cocaine. Not true. Inconsistent with the scientific evidence. When you compare crack cocaine to powder cocaine, produce identical effects, same effects. Some people say, well, crack cocaine is more intense and the effects are more rapid. And so therefore, that justifies this sort of differential treatment under the law.
And it doesn't in your mind?
Well, I'm going to tell you, because it's certainly, when you compare crack cocaine, smoking crack cocaine to snorting powder cocaine, the effects of crack cocaine are more intense because they hit more quickly. But when you dissolve this powder cocaine in water and inject it intravenously, identical effects as smoking the drug. So what we had was basically a difference of route of administration, not drug. They are the same drug. It would be like somebody telling you that we're going to punish people who smoke marijuana more harshly than those people who eat marijuana in their brownies.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense. They're the same drug. Same is true with crack and powder cocaine.
Right.
But we've learned this through the studies that we do.
And cocaine's been injected for, whatever, a long time, 100
Absolutely.
years. Right. And so then why crack in the 80s? Why does it become, is it simply a scapegoat? Is it simply something that politicians grab onto? Is it all about power at the end of the day?
I think, there are a number of things that are going on here. So when we think about power in general, and we think about tools that we use to marginalize people, further marginalize people, drugs become excellent tools in this regard, because we are ready. Well, let me take a step back. You can't do that with a drug like marijuana any longer. So you can't vilify the marijuana users like we once could in 1935, for example. We could vilify marijuana users. We can say that these people start off with marijuana today, but they're on heroin tomorrow, and they're killing their mom after smoking marijuana. We could say that, and people believe that, because there were so few marijuana smokers at the time, or there were so few people who knew about this drug. Couldn't do it. So you could vilify marijuana. The same is true now for crack cocaine. There are relatively few numbers of people who have smoked crack cocaine compared to something like snorting cocaine. So you can make up these incredible stories about crack cocaine and be believed, because people don't have experience with it. Sure, it's new, I don't know. You see this with all these new drugs, so-called new drugs. They're not really new, they're just some new form of the drug. But whenever they hit the market, you have these incredible stories and you are believed, because most people don't know anything about it. And it seems like it's real. It comes from this official source, so I believe it. Now, when you have that sort of thing, now politicians and other people, parents, a number of people, they don't even have to educate about that drug. All they have to do now, politicians, pass a law. Right. Give one group some money, law enforcement, or another group some money, treatment providers, give them money, everybody's happy. Right. Except the people who are getting caught up with possessing that drug. But we don't really care about them anyway, because they really haven't had a voice in the society anyway. And so it functions, this sort of vilification functions to serve people, numbers of powerful people in our society, or people who are plugged in. You don't even have to be powerful. You just have to be a participant in the society.
Right. And so the parents are almost being a bit lazy about parenting. They grab on to the just say no to drugs, don't do this, just blanket qualification. To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonreelacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media login and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonreelacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there, and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.